Hi, I'm your buddy, Dr. John Iselowe. I want everyone to listen very well. Without the Igbos, Nigeria is going nowhere. If you have empirical evidence that is stronger or better than what I want to say, please present it. After the Civil War, I learned that each Igbo man was given 20 pounds. Now I want to ask you a question. When you go to Igbo land, is it 20 pounds worth of houses or architectural designs that you see there? So when you are against people, you need to ask yourself a question. Are these the people that can be defeated? Nigeria has set up a system, a systemic that works against tribes that they feel are not big enough, or tribes that can reinvent or bring a level of innovation to the ecosystem of the nation. And one of those tribes is the Igbo tribe. Why is Kanu still in jail? Because the system wants him to be in jail. Some people feel this guy, if we leave him, he's going to cost us the free money that we get from the system. Now that you have heard Kanu and you have heard Simeon Ekpa, has insecurity abated? The answer is no. Now look at the last JAMB exam. A whole tribe, the 5 states, they said it was a computer glitch. Ask me which tribe would take that. I'm from Edo State. And if that had happened to Edo State, I will speak out. But as a child of God, anywhere there is injustice, it behoves on me to come out and speak the truth. Why will you just a whole tribe, you say to the computer glitch? Nigeria, this wickedness too much. What you guys have to understand is this. God is always on the side of the oppressed. And until Nigeria learn to integrate the Igbos, we are going nowhere. I have done statistics of all the black tribes in the world. Listen to me. If there is one tribe that would drive the revival or the economic revival of the black race, it is the Igbo man. Take them anywhere, they succeed. In the deepest of villages in Nigeria, they succeed. Does that not tell you something, that these are not people you should keep oppressing? Almost the youngest billionaires in Nigeria, they are Igbos. The richest tribe in Nigeria are the Igbos. I don't care what anybody say. I mean, the data is there. Most of the billionaires in other tribes, they are elders, 60s in their 70s. Look at Igbo, young boys, what they are doing. And we think we can just cut them off. We are making our journey to freedom very difficult. And I want to tell Nigeria, find a way to integrate the Igbos. I know the Igbos, they have their problems because they easily sell themselves. You give any of the money, some of them, they sell their brothers. But let me tell you, Igbos, if you know who you are, you will not bow. There is something unique about you guys. I doff my heart for you guys because what you guys have passed through, you are still thriving. No tribe will pass through. Every tribe in Nigeria fight for positions. But they cut you guys out of political platforms. But yet, you are able to reinvent yourself. If you know who you are, you know that God has given you the scepter to liberate the black man out of the quagmire of economic doctrine. Please, Igbo man, stop loving money and start loving yourself. Because what is in your hand is not in the hand of any tribe. I stand to be corrected. God bless you.
Finally, somebody has decided to say the truth. I'm happy. This is not coming from an Igbo man. This is coming from an Edo man. Dr. John Iselowe from Edo State. He summoned the courage. And what he said shocked the room, shocked everywhere. Let me analyze. You've heard him at least. The fact is that the Igbos are the pillars of Nigeria. But Nigeria is making a mistake. Nigeria is punishing the Igbo. Nigeria is making huge mistake. This is not just about what he said. It is about why he is right. You understand? About why he is right. Look around you, because we need to be giving you materials for proof. Igbos are the pillars of this nation. From the busy markets of Aba to the motor pass hub in Ladipo, the one they used to close anyhow. From Onitsha to Alaba. From medicine to manufacturing, the Igbo people carry the Nigerian economy. Yes, they control even the retail industry in Nigeria. Igbo people are the builders, they are traders, they are doctors, teachers, engineers, they are dreamers. You know, even after the war, the Igbos rebuilt themselves. They only received 20 pounds, no matter what you have in the bank. They stood up again, they bounced back. Oh. Now, Nigeria did not want Igbos to go in the name of Biafra. But Nigeria is mistreating the same Igbos. Nigeria know that Igbos are important. What do you do with the ones who is in charge of especially your retail economy? Nigeria is mistreating the Igbos. Why was only 20 pounds given to war survivors? That's the ones who have money in the bank. Not everybody, because he made a mistake on what he was saying. 20 pounds was given to all the survivors. Look at where they are today. Babangida came a particular time and was like, this is the place we bombed. This is the place we destroyed. Look at the shape of things. He went to Nnewi, he saw manufacturing hubs. He was like, I thought we bombed all of these places. This is the people they gave 20 pounds after the war. The ones who have money in the banks. Why will Nigeria give Igbos only 20 pounds each? The ones who have money in the bank. And I'm using this opportunity to also ask, why is Nnamdi Kanu still in custody? Because he asked questions. Why are Southeast students the main victims of the so-called system glitch in JAMB? This reminds me of election glitch whatsoever they did to steal the results. These things are not accidents. They happen again and again. The system knows what it is doing. Somebody said there is a setup in Nigeria, and I agree with the person. Yeah, I think it's Shore. There's a setup. The arrangement is to clamp down on the Igbos. It's like something that is written and kept there. And anyone in charge will be reading the script, making sure they continue to suppress the Igbo, despite what Nigeria said after the war. So it is not accident, it is deliberate. It happens again and again. The system knows what it's doing to Igbos. And let me tell you, Nigeria can never succeed with attacking the Igbo. You know, the Biafran war may have ended on paper, but in the minds of many Igbo, it never truly ended. Because Igbos still see Nigeria trying to suppress them. The scares remain. The marginalization continues. Do you want me to list where they are marginalized? Just like the other day, thank God for such guy. He's not an Igbo too. He was on Arise TV. He talked about how, the different gas pipelines that were taken to various regions in Nigeria, and Southeast was not taken care of. Southeast was marginalized in the pipeline distribution. Are we talking? There are many. In fact, it's like Nigeria is looking for any possible means to suppress Ndi Igbo. So the scares of the civil war remains. The marginalization continues. The silence is deep. And Nigeria wants peace. We are talking about last sitting in court. The judges said Nnamdi Kanu inspired the killing of 100 and something policemen. I'm not here to support that, but let me tell you something. I remember the Nigerian security operatives killing people that were just agitating without guns. It continued to happen until Nnamdi Kanu created his ESN. Prior to the creation of ESN, more than hundreds of people who were just agitating, holding flags, have been killed by security operatives in the Southeast. Nobody was talking. It was as if, these were mosquitoes that are being killed. And Nigeria want peace. And they don't want Igbos to succeed. But the maltreatment continues. It's not just Igbos who see this, let me tell you. Even others from the South, the West, and the North, they have begun to speak up. Nigeria is making a huge mistake by maltreating the Igbos. You cannot punish your strongest arm and expect to grow. Let me tell you, Nigeria is not moving forward. That is the fact. Let's face it. Everywhere you turn, there is confusion, corruption, unemployment, insecurity. Let me tell you the key to Nigeria's progress. Fairness to Ndi Igbo. Nigeria will just, you will see the progress. Open up everywhere. Why will Lagos be the only port functioning properly? Open up everywhere and see Nigeria grow. They fought the war. After the war, they told us the 3R reconciliation, blah, blah, blah. I don't even cram it because I hate to hear it. That is what they told us. But that is not what they are doing. They have something in mind, but they announce that one with their lips. Let me tell you, I want Biafra to come. I want exit, a peaceful exit. Even though many ideas says, or people are saying, they should fully integrate the Igbo. That is the truth. If Nigeria fully integrates the Igbo, Nigeria will make headways. Or else Nigeria is not going somewhere. Nigeria is afraid to embrace the Igbo excellence. Why is Nigeria still trying to hamper the Igbo, clip their wings? Is Nigeria afraid of repeat of Biafra? Is it jealousy? Or is it just tribal politics? While the government chases oil, the Igbos are creating wealth. Yes. It was only recently they discovered oil in some part of core Southeast. But Igbos have been surviving without the oil. Igbos have been creating wealth, and Igbos are capable of surviving anywhere. And instead of Nigeria to help the Igbo and help themselves, what they give the Igbo is sabotage. Instead of including the Igbos, instead of inclusion, they are jailing them. What the Igbos get is prison. Instead of respect, Igbos get rejection. The other day, many Igbo guys, we saw prisons where Igbo people are piled up as if you're piling up papers. Can you imagine what the Igbos get? Because they decide to protest Nigerians' wrongdoings against them. If Nigeria continues like this, Nigeria has no future. You cannot crush your backbone and survive. If Nigeria keeps treating the Igbos this way, Nigeria will keep collapsing. The country will still break, one way or the other. But our discussion here, just like the man ended, it is not just only about what Nigeria must do. It is also about what the Igbos must do. The man talked about Igbo's love for money. Yes, you should get wealth, you should work hard and get wealth, but you mustn't do everything possible for money, no. And Igbos should avoid being bribed to sell themselves. I don't know whether Soludo is blind. Look at what he's doing to Peter Obi. You wonder, what is the essence of that? Why do we need that? So Igbos too have their problem. Igbos have to unite and fight for justice. The enemy uses money to divide us. What will save us, what will bring justice to us is unity, not greed. And the time has come. Igbos must remember what we have suffered. And we must remember to respect those who tell the truth. We must honor people like Dr. John Iselowe. And Igbos must demand their place with wisdom, unity, and courage. You see, in rounding up, Nigeria must change, and the Igbos must lead that change. Igbo Area TV, for truth, for justice, and for the future.